Hi everyone and welcome back to World of Mike. Tonight we've got issue number 27 of the Titanic, the ship, the legend. And in this consignment we will be doing the engine. So we'll get to the parts in a little bit later on. I'm just going to go and quickly grab my scalpel. Craft knife even. But in 27 we are going to be doing engine work. Just before we jump to that, we do actually have more parts for the second engine, recuperating engine. I suspect for the next 4 weeks we'll be doing a bit of engine work. All about our four-legged friends there. Many first-class passengers on Titanic had taken their dogs with them, unwillingly to be parted from their faithful friends. So lovely dog there. All about precious jewels. Oh, that's a nice photo. Oh, little kitty. And obviously same stuff that we did before. This is a really easy issue. But yeah, I think it's pretty straightforward what we're going to be doing here. But the next issue, that's where it can get a little bit fiddly. But yeah. No Doll's House again. So I don't know what... they're doing it nearly every week. Like 1 week you get it, the next week you don't. I don't know what's going on with it. But these are the parts, guys. So really, really lovely. And as you can see, we've got a pack of BM screws. Let me get that right the way down there. We've got a pack of BM screws and little arm connectors. The ladder. I call these ladders because they just look like a ladder. And then all the... I love the way they come in all these lovely bags. So put them over to one side. And the part that we're going to be working on is this lovely section here. I don't know about you guys, but that looks different. I don't know why, but it looks different. But first things first, we're going to actually put this part to one side because we need to get out all these little connection pieces, as you can see. So we need to get all the little ladders out, and then we need to get the smaller ladder. No, sorry, these ones. All these little parts out here, because I believe these ones get used in the next stage. But basically what we're going to be doing, same scenario as last time. They're basically exactly the same, so it doesn't really matter which way you put them round, as long as the you know, one goes into there. So the way I do it is basically clip in the first one, which is this one, and I use the tip of my nail just to anchor it in, and then just put this one into place. It's entirely up to you which way round you want to do it. But as you can see, with the big ones, I sometimes use tweezers. So I'll just sometimes use that one, and then it will clip it into place. So we want to put it onto the first two, not the end one. Okay, so we now have to do that another 4 times. So yeah. So again, that one, and that one. So that's 2. We get the next one. Love doing this. Quite enjoyed the first time we did this. And that's that one. And then exactly the same again on this one and that one. This one might need a little bit of assistance. And there we go. So yeah, pretty good. Okay, once we've done that, guys, the next section what we need to do is now put the little arms on. So which are these sections here? They want it so that the bigger arm is at the back. Okay, so we always put the bigger arm at the back. So that will go into there, just snap into place. And then exactly the same all the way through, making sure that the big one's the one furthest away. Okay, and that's that one. And this one, as you can see. And then these bags are perfect for diamond painting. So we've got a little ring in there. Didn't notice that. So you have got a ring as well, little, don't know what that's for, but did we get that in the last issue? I don't think we did we? Don't remember there being a ring. Okay, interesting. I don't recall there being a little spring thing, but let's just have a wee look. Yeah, I don't know where that's come from, guys, but as you can see, it's not in, that was in that bag, but it's not in here. So, okay, well, I'll keep it anyway, but, okay. So, obviously, we've now got all our 4 arms, but as I was saying, that's a perfect bag for diamond painting, so pretty good. And then what we need to do is to then bring over the black parts. We're just going to move them over to one side. Oh, sorry guys, my fan is annoying me because every time I turn the page, it just blows it back again. But as you can see, we need to line these up now. So we've got this one which says L8. So in here, as you can see, they're marked. We need the one that says L8 first. So that's L5. This one is L6. And this one, as you can see, is L8. So that's the first one we're going to use. The next one we're going to use is L7, which is that one, as you can see. Put these like that and just lining them up. Then obviously L6 and L5. But quite bizarrely, L5 goes right at the end. So don't think that they go in order, because they don't. Okay? So once we've done that, the next part what we need to do is to bring in the little section that we did here, and as you can see, just to make it a lot more easier for you, they've also printed it there as well, so L8 and so on and so on. Remember that the big hole is the screw hole and the little hole is the peg, because it sits on this lovely little peg section here, so that'll go into there. We're going to get ourselves a BM screw, and we're going to screw that in. So let me just get the screwdriver. I got the Eddie Stobart today. I'll show you it at the end of this one. But wow, it is massive. Sorry if you can't see that, guys. There we go. Only takes a couple of turns, as you can see. Okay, and then the next one is going to be L7. And as you can see, L7 marries up with L7 here, making sure it's around the right way. And as you can see, that slots into that hole there, and once again that's with a BM screw. Okay, so that's going to go through there and then right the way through here. Okay, that's that one in. It's a little bit wobbly, that one. Just tighten that up. Oh, this one's a bit wobbly. That's better. Lovely. Okay, the next one is L6. So that's going to go into this one here, as you can see. I think these are the type of screws where you have to screw it, then reverse it, screw it, then reverse it. I don't do none of that palaver. That's a right kerfuffle. So I just apply a bit of brute force, and there we go. All tickety-boo, all in lovely. And last but not least, L5. And then obviously you do get one spare screw as well. Hello, someone's pinged me. So coming up tonight, we will have the Edit Stobart. I'm going to try and recover the bounty for tomorrow. Because where possible, I like to keep things on to schedule. But as you can see, that's all that into position. And that's what it's looking like. Right, so once we've done that, that's all it wants us to do. It doesn't want us to connect all these little arm things. So obviously what I would suggest is putting them back in this little bag for protection. So we'll just put them in there, because obviously it doesn't want us to do that yet. So we'll keep them in there like so. And basically that's all it wants us to do in this issue. As you can see, that is the completed work. So a nice, quick, easy issue. As I said, I'm a bit puzzled as to what this ring's for. There's definitely not, we haven't been alerted of a ring, but there's nothing in here to suggest, there's nothing in here that shows that we've got that metal ring. So I have no idea what that is in reference to. But coming up next time, I mean, normally if we had additional parts, there would be like a slip here. But next time, in next Thursday's issue, which will be more parts for the second recuperating engine. So really, really lovely indeed. That's been issue number 27 of Build the Legendary Titanic. But let's just show you a sneak preview of what's coming up at 10 o'clock. So this is what's coming up at 10 o'clock. Look at the size of that. Now, if that is connecting onto this end part, which I've got a feeling it's going to connect there, this is going to be really big. So yeah, we're now starting to really get the scale of this build. So yeah, that's going to be coming up at 10 o'clock, but I'm going to keep you guessing as to what it might entail in there. If you want to see Eddie's State Part, that'll be coming up at 10 o'clock this evening. Please remember to like, share and subscribe. And if you do want to get this build, head over to Partworks. I will put the link in the description below, but until then, that's been Build the Legendary Titanic with me, your host Mike. I'll see you next Thursday for issue number 28 of Build the Titanic. Bye.